Porn is going to look a little different this October as the industry looks to run political ads against the Trump Vance ticket before videos in 7 major swing states. So we'll put this up on the screen here. This is from Mashable, shows that porn performers launch campaign against Project 2025 as ads will appear on adult content sites in several swing states. Look, I have to say, this is not something I expected to read in regards to this election. From the article here, shows that, announced today called Hands Off My Porn. This is $100,000 campaign will appear on adult content websites in swing states of Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada, the 7 major swing states, and warn viewers about the potential outcomes of Project 2025. According to a press release sent to Mashable, Pornhub is currently blocked in North Carolina due to age verification laws, which require proof of age to view sites that primarily host adult content. The announcement also stated that ads will soon appear in more states too. First and foremost, I just want to say this is actually a good gift to the Kamala Harris campaign. I mean, it has been widely reported that we've seen, these stats all over the place about how the younger generation, particularly younger men, they are trending more and more to the right. We are seeing the uptick amongst younger men claiming to be conservative, claiming to be Republicans. And so this is a demographic that the Democrats in general, but Kamala Harris also is struggling with. So now the porn industry, seemingly who has the ability to, speak directly to younger males, is going to be talking about how the Trump Vance ticket might be hurting the porn industry. To which I think this is going to be a good thing for the Kamala Harris team, as weird as this all sounds. Going a little bit further here, the porn industry now spending $100,000 on ads. This is from a tweet from Sagar and Jetty. Underneath, it talks about quoting the Survey Center of American Life. The group said that younger men are the biggest consumers of the industry. Among men aged 18 to 29, 44% had watched porn within the past month, while among men aged 30 to 49, it was 57%. So I keep coming back to the fact that this is going to be an election on the margins. We've talked about this quite a bit over the several different videos that we've done on the 2024 election so far. I mean, there is going to be razor thin margins, I believe, in all 7 of the major swing states. And so anything on the margins at all, I mean, anything on the margins is going to have an impact. And I think that this will be one of those things that's on the impact. I mean, if you can genuinely get people who were either going to vote for Trump or who were not thinking about voting at all to second guess their vote for Trump or to possibly vote for Kamala Harris, this could have an impact. I really do think this could have an impact. In states where all 7 of these swing states in the 2020 election were decided by 3 percentage points or less, all 7 of them. So to think that anything, like this wouldn't have an impact, I think is just not fair to the reality of what this race looks like ultimately. Going a little bit further into this ad here by Mashable, says that the ads will link to the Hands Off My Porn site where viewers can watch a safe for work video testimonials from performers like Siri Dahl, I hope that's how you pronounce her name, about the dangers of Project 2025. The site also provides links to register to vote and donate to the Political Action Committee, Artists United for Change. Quote, in my 12 years since I started my career in the adult film industry, I've seen a lot of political attacks on our industry. This is from Siri Dahl. But Project 2025 planned to make pornography illegal, to throw all pornographers in jail, is really the worst example yet. This plan of Project 2025 is an egregious attack on your right to privacy, and not to mention is just purely unconstitutional. Look, this is actually one of the reasons why I think this is going to work. Because at the end of the day, and again, who knows how, to the extent how well it will work or how many people it will work on. But at the end of the day, porn, regardless of how you feel about it, it's an addiction for a lot of people, especially younger men, younger single men, or maybe younger or married men. Who knows? Who truly knows the demographic for, who's more reliant on porn? But the point is that it's addictive for a lot of people. And if the industry can actually convince you that porn might get taken away by a particular ticket, I think that's a really powerful message to be throwing out there about election day. Let's actually take a quick look at what one of these ads looks like so you can see kind of like what they're referencing here in the article. Here's a clip.
I'm Holly Randall, and I've been working in the adult industry for over 25 years. I need to address the threat of Project 2025. Over 140 Trump appointees got together and wrote a roadmap for his next term in office and decided that one of their top priorities is to outlaw pornography. The only thing that outlawing porn will do is drive it underground, and that's when things get dangerous. So visit handsoffmyporn.com, learn the facts, listen to women, and vote.
So we've had a few different mentions now about Project 2025, but we haven't really touched on yet like what exactly Project 2025 says about porn specifically or banning porn. For that, we have another clip I'm going to show you from Rachel Maddow covered this on her show on MSNBC. Take a look at that clip and talk about it on the other side.
This is something that got him a little bit of attention earlier in his career, as you see from this headline. Also, this Ohio headline during a Senate campaign. Watch out, J.D. Vance is coming for your porn. Or this one, J.D. Vance is firmly against banning guns, but he's keen on banning porn. In the foreword to Project 2025, they put it right there in black and white as a priority for as soon as Republicans get back in power. It says, quote, pornography should be outlawed. The people who produce and distribute it should be imprisoned. Telecommunications and technology firms that facilitate its spread should be shuttered.
Look, I'm just going to say this. I understand that there's a lot of different arguments, for and against the porn industry. You can lay out a bunch of different statistics and facts talking about how this is actually good for the workers, about how it provides safety for the industry. You can also provide counter facts talking about how it's actually really terrible for a lot of the actors and actresses who are in this industry and how much societal harm it has on people who consume it. Wherever, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really know exactly if porn being in our society is actually a net positive or a net negative. But what I will say is this: I just don't feel like it should be, up to government discretion in any way, shape, or form for them to be coming in and saying that no, people cannot actually consume porn. I just do not believe that's the government's place. I don't believe that's their role. I think if people want to be involved in the pornography industry, as far as like these actors and actresses are concerned, that should be their right. I think that if people want to consume these videos, that should also be their right. I will say that I do understand why some people want to make sure that it's not being consumed by children. I personally have no problems with that whatsoever, and I'd be a little weirded out by anybody who did have a problem with that. I'm not sure how exactly you can go about making sure that children don't consume porn. That might be, a conversation for more intelligent people. Because I don't currently know how you would go about regulating that. But I will kind of just like I want to point out a little bit here about JD Vance in particular and some other Republicans who have been for banning of porn. It really kind of just goes in the face of their whole small government philosophy about how the government is just a bunch of, assholes who need to just stay out of your business and never need to be involved in what you're doing in your life. And yet when we talk about, issues around bodily autonomy, we're talking about like who is allowed to do what to their bodies. When you're talking about like, this porn conversation, I've just seen so much authoritarianism out of the Republican Party recently. When it comes to how they want to impose their worldview onto other people, they seem to have no problem with asking the government to ban certain things that they don't like. At the same time, they want to be the party of, hey, just tell the government to stay out of your business. You really can't have it both ways. Like, if you are the party that claims to tell the government to stay out of people's business, then you can't then become the party that is in charge of several government entities, both federal and state level, and then be trying to control what's happening in people's lives. I just think it's a bunch of just complete hypocrisy as far as I'm concerned. But the last thing I'll say about this is something that I saw that was funny about this. Put this up on the screen here. This is a tweet that I saw. It says, I don't get into politics. Listen, if the porn industry has decided that election is important enough to quite literally stop effing around and to get involved, then you can too. You might not do politics, but politics absolutely does you. Hey, I'm not sure what's going to happen next with all of this, but again, I think it's definitely something worth keeping an eye on. But hey, if you like this video, please go ahead and give this video a like. subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video of Independent Thought. If you liked the conversation, please go ahead and give the video itself a like, and be sure to subscribe for future episodes on the channel.